cut off the fins because they're really sharp. You can get yourself pretty bad. Sorry.
Save anything for right?
We need the bones from these guys have really sharp spikes. So be careful. Okay, so I'm going to start. You don't have to remove the head, but it does make it easier and it helps you see where you're going. So along this line right here, I'm just going to mark, okay? I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to remove the head. Definitely use your flexible fillet knife for this, especially a small fish like this. Okay, and now we're going to start along the back like this. Okay, I'm going to make a mark down at the tail. And then first cut's just going to be to cut through the skin. So I'm going to push down a little bit with my towel and then using the edge of my knife, just break through the skin there. This has, the scales are already off. If you want, you can just sort of, with the back of your knife, just sort of double check, because sometimes they miss some along the back. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, do that because this fish will cook it with the skin
Yeah.
so make sure there's no scales.
Yeah, sometimes they, when they do it at the butcher, like they don't get the back there. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay? And then just remember, you're just going to make a very shallow cut. Make sure the tip of your knife is right along the center line. Don't press too hard because you can go through into the other fillet, and that's when you really mess it up. Okay? And then you're going to hit the spine right in the center. You're going to feel your knife come up against the spine. And you got to go up, over, right, and then back down on the other side, so you don't lose the meat, especially down in the tail section here. So I'm going up, then back down, and I'm not cutting too deeply with any one cut. And I like to work up from the tail. Slowly peel the flesh away until I get to the belly cavity here, and then I'm going to go down to the ribs and do the same thing. The ribs kind of go up, and you got to go around and then follow them down. Again, if you're not sure where you're going, just the very tip of your knife, and just sliding it along the bones here, and slowly peeling the meat away. And then follow the ribs back down. And you want to try and save the belly meat, which is below the ribs. You'll see the ribs will end. And you want to make sure, if you can, you save that belly flap. Which means you actually have to cut down like that. So see how this belly flap here? It doesn't make that much of a difference on a small fish like this, but if you're doing a big one, there's a good amount of meat there, and it's nice, rich, fatty meat. I'm going to do the other side. I like to have the fish also vertically on the board this way for the first side, and then I kind of move it around, because obviously I start with the side that's easy, I'm working this way, and now I kind of got to go back to this. Same thing. I'm going to apply some pressure to stretch the skin out so that it splits open like that. And this side's always a little harder because you don't have the fillet on the other side to support it. So just make sure you keep your knife against the bone. You should hear that ticking noise. If you're not sure where you're going, don't rush it. Stay next to the bone. That means you're staying right next to the bones. That's a good sign. So now I'm going to work my way up from the head. slicing motion. Same slicing motion until you cut through the skin here. And all you have to do is just clean it up a little bit. This doesn't really have any pin bones. Sometimes you'll get a couple little ones up near the top, 3 or 4. Just feel with your fingers. I'm gonna have to go in there and pull those out. Take this membrane off. We're gonna cut this in half, or are you gonna
No,
serve it?
we're gonna cook the whole fillet. It will be this nice.
So you can see there are a couple of little bones in here, so you want to make sure. Pull them out with your tweezers or your pliers. And then when you store it, remember you want to store it flesh to flesh, right? Just wrap it up. You can just put it right in the refrigerator. You don't need to put it on ice.
Yeah, put it in the refrigerator.